And welcome back to the Relaxing Ghost channel here on YouTube. As always, your host with the most, Ghost. Today we have the Best of In Your House 2-disc Blu-ray set. And I could have swore I've reviewed this before, but I've checked the archive. I don't think I have. I'm going to double check though. But yeah, this was always one of the odder releases. You know, it just seemed kind of randomly thrown together, and we'll get to the listing in a minute, but it's not that deep of a DVD. And I think at the time prior to this, they were releasing anthology sets and whatnot, and this kind of just came out of nowhere, this set. It feels incomplete, you know. Afterwards, I did go out of my way to buy the, complete In Your House, anthologies on DVDs and whatnot. So this is a DVD I guess would be alright to go back and get. But it does seem kind of random, and eventually I guess I've heard they just weren't interested, or they didn't think the anthologies were the way to go. They were more focused on doing best ofs and compilation sets and things like that. So maybe the anthologies weren't moving the needles. Who knows how much those actually were when first released. But yeah, this is a 2-disc Blu-ray. There's a few extras and whatnot on here. And In Your House was a kind of a B-level pay-per-view from 1995 through 1999. They did about 25 or 28, various In Your House events. So this is a Digipack DVD set that I don't have. I only have the Blu-ray, and I don't know if I'll go out of my way to grab that. So nice artwork though. I actually really love the artwork. I'm in the process of going through all the In Your Houses right now. So NXT has revived the In Your House moniker. Got a nice shot of Taker there with the tag title. Brett and Austin, Kane, Shawn, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Bulldog and Brett, Mankind and The Rock. In Your House had some fantastic matches over the years. Blu-ray disc is a little bit different. Just 2 bland discs. And they, just the pink and yellow and purple. But yeah, there's only about 20 matches on this set. You got a nice shot of Austin back there. Foley and Bearer, Taker. But I always love the simplicity of this In Your House set with the house and the garage and whatnot. Approximate runtime is about 9 hours, which is hard for me to believe. And yeah, there's only 15 classic matches on here, and I think there's a few Blu-ray exclusives. So yeah, let's get right into it. Love the artwork. We actually have a complete match listing. So yeah, like I said, simplistic, yet brilliant. So first match on here from the first In Your House, Bret the Hitman Hart versus Hakushi. We had Jeff Jarrett versus Shawn Michaels in July. Razor Ramon versus Dean Douglas. That's at In Your House 3. In Your House 4. In an Arkansas Hogpen match, Hunter Hearst Helmsley versus Henry O. Godwin. Then we got Bret Hart versus the Bulldog at, I believe that's International Incident, right? In Your House 4. We have Shawn Michaels versus Diesel. Good Friends, Better Enemies. Mind Games, Shawn and Mankind. Got Buried Alive, Austin versus Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Buried Alive, the Buried Alive match, Undertaker versus Mankind. I believe that's the first one. And the crowning of a new champion, In Your House Final Four with Austin, Brett, Vader, and Taker. We got a couple exclusives on disc 1 with Todd Pettengill and the In Your House sweepstakes winners. Disc 2, got the Hart Foundation versus Austin, Shamrock, Goldust, and the LOD, Canadian Stampede, which is 24 years ago this week. Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker at Ground Zero. No Way Out of Texas in 1998 with Austin, Owen, Cactus Jack, Chainsaw Charlie versus pretty much Triple H, The Outlaws, and Savio Vega. Got Undertaker, or Austin and Taker versus Mankind and Kane, Fully Loaded. Judgment Day In Your House, Shamrock versus Mankind. And then St. Valentine's Day Massacre, The Rock versus Mankind. So after a while, they really started creating pay-per-views out of these, and much bigger events that lasted for years to come, with Judgment Days and No Way Out and different pay-per-views. But some of them were just one-offs, like St. Valentine's Day Massacre, like Ground Zero, Canadian Stampede. Blu-ray exclusives here include Bret the Hitman Hart versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, Revenge of the Taker. We got In Your House DX, Taka Michinoku versus Brian Christopher, and this was to crown the first WWE Light Heavyweight Champion. Another match from In Your House DX, Shamrock versus Shawn Michaels, and then Fully Loaded 98, D'Lo Brown versus X-Pac. So overall, looking back at it, there's only 20 matches on here with a couple of bonus features. I don't really think that's good enough for a set like this. That's barely a match per pay-per-view. Honestly, a lot of these shows were less than 2 hours, so I think they could have figured out something better than what they came out with. But overall, this is still a really good DVD set. That's quality stuff. A lot of really good matches here. And then for me, I'm always more interested in watching the full shows versus kind of just a match here, a match there. But that's just me. I do think they could have added a little bit more, but they were more interested in releasing best of compilations. So let me know if you have this in your collection. As always, comment down below some of your favorite In Your House memories and matches, and we'll talk to you later. Peace.